YouTube community, let's have a conversation. Why are we crying about a platform that was designed to allow us to be us? It's funny because for those of us that started with YouTube before the money came in, we were doing it because we loved it, but we held other jobs. We were already hustling well before YouTube. Now, a lot of creators came in once YouTube was already sliding out those monthly checks. So to them, from day one, when they were getting money, now the demonetization, it is affecting them heavy. But also for a lot of creators that were rocking with this platform before the money, started getting that money, demonetization is killing them. All the videos are sliding out. What's happening with YouTube? Why YouTube? Why? How can you do this to us? How could you do this to me? How can you do it to the same individuals that help promote this site? You're killing my livelihood. Wow. Let me help you out with something. YouTube is like the gifts under the Christmas tree. Nobody had to get you anything. They didn't have to buy you anything, but they decided to do so. And if you celebrate it, you get some gifts. But this is an option. It was YouTube's option to make sure we were getting paid for these videos that we put out in these streets while they make money as a company. But here's the reality. A lot of individuals still put out content, they don't receive anything. And they're not making videos crying about it. They're working their regular job. So when the videos you put out that hit a few 100,000, hit a few million, but they're not making any cheddar at all because ads have been pulled, when your money starts to get funny, what do? Well, you turn on your camera. You look at the community. You let them know how you feel, and you want YouTube to fix it so you can get back to getting that bread. Interesting. What does YouTube owe you ever in this life? I'll wait. I got a yawn anyway. It's early in the morning. And I got a cough. Should get that bottle of water over there. Unless you are physically unable to work, you better polish up that resume. Get back on that other hustle. See, it was your fault for putting all of your eggs in one basket. Your fault, not YouTube's fault. You came to YouTube. YouTube didn't come to you. You came here on this platform. So as a grown man, as a grown woman, you should already know about the hustle. But Daym, what kind of job can I get where I'm gonna make $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month, $80,000 a month, $100,000 plus a month? What kind of job am I gonna get where I can make that bread to sustain my lifestyle? How about you come up off that horse and live regular like everybody else? The funniest videos to me are from the individuals that were getting heavy checks a month crying, now that my videos are demonetized, I can't live the way I used to live. I gotta do something else. I gotta make sure this money keep coming in so I can pay these bills. Damn, son. Is that what this has come to? The cash cow? Forget the quality of content. Is it about the cash cow? I mean, let's keep it 100% funky. Don't sit there and act like you care about the smaller channels, because I love that one. I love that piggyback move right there. When larger channels all of a sudden care about smaller channels. All of a sudden, when their channel is directly affected because they're not making the money they used to, off the videos that they put out on this particular platform. So eventually in their video, they're going to talk about, YouTube, do you know what you're doing to the smaller channels? Let's act for a moment as if YouTube was still pitching out those heavy ends every single month. Every single month, you're still collecting your regular checks. Let's act like that's the case right now. How many of you larger creators, and I'm talking to you, McFly, ding, 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 ding. How many of the larger creators are really promoting the smaller channels at that point? I'll wait. Yeah, it's slim pickings. And when I say promoting the smaller channels, I'm not talking about that quick half a mention that some of you love to do. No. I'm talking about at the end of the video, or even the beginning of your video, right before you begin, you start off with a 15-second clip of a smaller channel with the channel link in the description with the heavy plug to help lift them up. By a show of hands, larger channels, how many of you actually do that? Now, I'm not going to say no larger creator out there does not show love to the smaller channels because it's a small portion. There's a few. But ultimately, creators are in this game for themselves. They're not worried about the smaller channels unless their channel is being affected by something here on this platform. That's the time they want to care about everybody else and their mama. That's the time they want to start crying about the money that they used to get that they're no longer getting. I know you don't necessarily want to go back to a 9-to-5 because I guess for some reason that's beneath you. Perhaps working a regular job, getting those taxes taken out of the check, making a few $100 a week, or maybe 1,000 based on your job skills, maybe that's just not your thing. That don't work for you anymore. Funny, because for a lot of you larger creators, you came up the same way I came up. We weren't making a single dime off of YouTube. Tell you right now, they demonetized my videos. It is what it is. It just happened that way. But boop, boop, Dame's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay because I don't mind going back to the hustle. It doesn't bother me any. This is just pure fun. Guess what? We were able to make money off of the fun. But if we are physically able to work, that's what we need to be doing. I tell you, that's how folks go crazy, even on Wall Street. Used to getting big money. If something happens where they lose their job, they go crazy. Where do you think the term going postal came from? Postal workers. I remember. In the 90s, to work for the post office was the truth. They were getting that bread, getting that cake. And then if you was up in the post office, dude, you were good. You were gravy. You were riding that gravy train. But the moment they terminated you, you went a little bit crazy on your way out that door, going postal. So we have a lot of creators on YouTube right now, going postal, putting up all type of wild videos. YouTube is killing me. My channel is dying. Your channel is dying because you are allowing for it to happen. You're still getting the same amount of views. You're just not getting the same amount of money. But your views are there. You're still growing every single day. So how is your channel dying? It's not. It's you telling the community, I can't do this anymore because I'm not getting paid for it. My money's not right, so I can't do this anymore. When in reality, you were doing this, not making a penny, and you were just fine with it. It doesn't take long to get spoiled anywhere. And a lot of creators are spoiled right here on YouTube. YouTube, the only mistake YouTube made was spoiling the community. Giving us heavy bread. Allowing us to live a different type of lifestyle. But if by chance that money's not coming in, get a job. Get a regular job, B. Polish up that resume, get right with life, and get back on your grind until YouTube sees it's time to make any given changes to say, hey, listen, we found the fine line between the companies we work with and making sure we can still take care of some of the creators out there. But now some changes are in place. So now there's a lot of things that you will not be able to do if you want to get that bread, if you want to get that paper. And you're like, yo, but I remember when YouTube ... Yeah, sure. That was YouTube then. This is YouTube now. Forever making changes every single day. You got to deal with it. You have to deal with those changes. Life is forever changing. And guess what? You deal with it. If something happens in that nice house in which you live and it needs to be fixed, what you gonna sit there and cry about it? If you have the money to fix it, get it fixed. If not, take out a loan. But you still have to fix it. That's your house. That's your place. That's where you reside, and that's where you bring up your family. If something happens with your vehicle, what you gonna sit there and cry about it? If you need to get it fixed, you handle your business as a man should, as a woman should. What are you sitting there crying about? So sure, things are changing. And yes, it probably isn't in your favor. But guess what? YouTube has always been the gift under the Christmas tree. We received our gift. We've enjoyed our gift. And me personally, I'm thankful, B. I'm thankful because YouTube allowed me to do something that I didn't think I was going to be doing with my life. I was still perfectly comfortable working in retail management. And if by chance I have to go back to the hustle at any given point ever, that's what I'm going to do. I'm a father. I got to make sure my kids are taken care of. I'm not going to be sitting here crying in front of the tube saying my money ain't right, YouTube fix it. I don't care, B. I received my gift. I was built on this site. I was able to do things outside of YouTube because of YouTube. So for YouTube, I'm forever thankful. With money or without money, B. But you can't be sitting here crying and biting the hand that's been feeding you. That's something you just can't do. That's a sucker move. That move is soft. That's for individuals that feel privileged as if YouTube owes you something. There was never a contract that you signed with YouTube that says, we owe you for the rest of your life until you die. Whatever money that you receive from us, we will continue to pay you until you die. I didn't see the until you die contract roll out with YouTube. That didn't happen over the years. And I don't care what tier you're in as a content creator. That just didn't happen. And this is real talk. This is me looking you directly in your eye. And we can have this same conversation at a playlist live. And we can have the same conversation at a VidCon. We can have the same conversation wherever you want to have the conversation because this is real. Unless you are physically unable to get out there and hustle, that's what you need to be doing. If that's the case, if your money isn't right here on YouTube, stop being privileged for a moment. Stop living above the number for a moment. You could downgrade. Yeah. Downgrading is a thing. It happens. YouTube money was right. You decided to go ahead and trick that money off in a nice house. Perhaps a few cars. Whatever you decided to trick your money, it's your money. Do what you want with it, right? But if by chance that money changes and you can't afford the finer things that you decide to purchase, you are going to have to downgrade. It's going to have to happen. It needs to happen. I enjoy talking to individuals that started getting this bread, started getting this paper, and they haven't changed a thing. Still living the way they were living when they first came up off into this game. That's the smart thing to do. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like I said earlier in this video, don't do it to yourself because you will play yourself. When YouTube makes changes as they have and as they will continue to do, you have to adjust. You don't necessarily have to like it, but guess what? Don't nobody care if you like it or not. Did you start YouTube? You're on the platform, but you didn't create the platform. Do you know how many creators are on YouTube? Here today, gone tomorrow. It happens. And a lot of creators are going to leave this platform because the money is funny. And they want to make sure they're still getting their money up. So they're going to go to other platforms. It's going to happen. Your Patreon is out there. You know, just off the strength, I could reopen my Patreon. It's nothing. I can sit there and make sure that the rewards are going out for the peoples. Rocking with them, making sure my money is not funny. If it ever gets funny here on YouTube, I could do that. You could jump on Twitch. Twitch it's available to you. You may have never messed with Twitch before, but you're going to mess with it now because they're giving out their bread. You're going to do whatever wills you, whatever moves you, whatever motivates you to keep getting that money online. Or you're going to go back to work like a regular job. Yeah, I know. A regular job. It may kill you. You're like, oh, I don't want nobody to see me working a regular job when I was such and such a creator on YouTube doing big things, getting big money. But now I'm over here Piggly Wiggly, bagging groceries. I'm over here Stop and Shop. I'm over here at Walmart, working up in the aisles. What has my life become? Give me a minute. I got a cough again. What has your life become? Wow. So is that what it is? Because you don't want the same people that have been watching you here on YouTube to see you working quote unquote regular job? That's why you don't want to go back to that? Because the money at a regular job isn't like the money that you're making here on this platform? Is that what it is? So is that why you're making videos crying about it? Because you're so worried about how the rest of the world perceives you? Is that what it is? Because that's soft, baby. That's that, that is straight baby doodle soft right there. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You have to get back on your hustle, get back on your grind. When you were learning how to ride a bike, you fell off. You just stopped riding the bike? What were you scared of? Were you scared to fall? Nah, we just get back on and we just keep riding. We keep getting it right until we have near perfected what we need to do. So grow up. Yeah, I'm saying it to you, grow up. YouTube doesn't owe you anything ever in this life. We have a platform. We can put videos out there. This is great. Maybe we can get back to putting out quality videos. How about that? The money started to dry up. It is what it is. It's going to happen. You may have decided I'm going to change my content so I can start getting money again. A lot of you said, you know what? It is what it is. So I'm going to just keep putting out my content, ride this out. This is the YouTube recession. And a lot of us are going to get through it just fine. Because we didn't put all of our eggs in one basket. We understood that the money eventually had to stop. The money eventually had to change. This platform eventually has to grow. And this is business. It's not personal. But a lot of you are taking it personal. This is business. If you're on the opposite side, not so much in the camera, not so much oblivious to reality, but if you're on the opposite side running YouTube, running this site with the day-to-day grind, if you were on that side, you probably have a better understanding of how business works. Many of you have your own companies now because of YouTube. Let me try that one again. Many of you are running companies now because of YouTube. But yet, it's nothing for you to jump in front of a camera and bite the hand that feeds you. Kind of funny how that works. You have everything now because of YouTube. And now you're sitting there like kids crying about the changes because you don't like them. So what? Grow up. hustle harder. Ain't nothing worse than individuals that feel like something is owed to them. This is a reality check. This is life. Nobody owes you anything but you. But it is up to you to make your everyday amazing. It's up to you to take care of your family the way you're supposed to, not YouTube. It's not up to YouTube to come knocking at your door saying, hey, listen, I'm going to take care of all your problems. I'm your magic genie. I'm going to take care of the kids. I'm going to make sure you're good. Don't worry about it. We got you. Cut that out. Stop that. Let that go. Let that mentality go. It's whack, baby. It's garbage. And me, it is what it is. It is what it is. Individuals like, yo, Daym, you getting dinged with the changes on YouTube. If they hit my videos, I didn't stop to check. I don't know. I don't care, B. I put out videos for my foodie fam. If I get paid, I get paid. If I don't, I don't. I still grind off this thing called YouTube because of this thing called YouTube. So me, I'm thankful for YouTube. And I'll be thankful until I'm done making videos on this platform. For you, get your life together. Stop putting out those whack videos where you crying about a company that has held you down. Got your life right. Changed your life. Made sure you didn't have to work a regular 9 to 5 because you've been bubbling right here. Man up. What is up over here? Get back to y'all later. It's your main man Daym Drops. Just keeping it 100% funky. You can love this video, you can hate this video, you can share this video, you can forget this video. But some of us are appreciative of what we have. Me, I got my foodie fam, I have my personal fam, and I'm here, above ground, having another day to share some positive information with you all. Now I'm gonna get back to my hustle. Cause I'm out here in Disney talking about YouTube. That's why I'm out here, baby. Some of us gotta grind and get on. I suggest you get on yours.